This is an introduction to alleles and how they influence dihybrid crosses and Mendelian genetics. Okay, so an allele is a different version of a gene, and that's really important when we explain how this works. So I want you to look at John and Carl. They are both brothers. The two brothers come from the same parents, so this means they would each make up 50% of their mum and 50% of the dad. However, they do not look the same. There are plenty of differences between them. Therefore, they must have different genes. Okay, and we're going to have a look at how this happens. One key difference is both brothers have different types of earlobes. Carl has attached while John has detached earlobes. Okay, but the genes shape their earlobes. Earlobe shape is controlled by just one gene. So let's just remind ourselves about chromosomes. Human chromosomes come in homologous pairs that are the same size and shape. Human beings have 23 pairs of chromosomes in each body cell, and that makes a total of 46 chromosomes. They inherit one of these pairs from their mum, the maternal, and one of these pairs from their dad, the paternal. So the earlobe gene, it has two different versions or alleles. One gives attached earlobes, while the other gives unattached earlobes. So let's look at John and his detached earlobes. He has two different versions of the earlobe gene, and so he is heterozygous. One of his alleles, the capital E, is dominant, and we always say the dominant allele is in capitals. This is always expressed and will always show up in a person. It usually always covers up the recessive allele, which is in lower case. Let's look at Carl and his attached earlobes. He has two that are the same, and because this is a recessive, and he is homozygous for the attached allele. It will only show up when there isn't an unattached allele because dominant, remember, covers up the recessive gene. So from this, a reminder that John has inherited a dominant capital E from his mum and dad and a lowercase e from his mum and dad, whereas Carl has inherited two little e's, one from his mum and one from his dad.